their SYD, or I guess they call it their SYD system. It's an all-in-one Bluetooth speaker. Supposedly it has a quick setup, easy to use, great sound. Kanto has a product, like if you jump online, that looks exactly like this. That's been out for a number of years. But this thing has been completely upgraded, got a lot of new features on it. Here we're taking a look at the back of the box and also the back of the system. So your AC outlet, power, all your various connections, which we'll talk about in a second. And then here's an idea what the speaker looks like up front. So,
don't worry about that part, just open the box. Just
all right.
Open the sides here. Open the sides.
All right. So it's always fun when you've got something new. We haven't seen this. We actually talked to the sales manager at the Axpona show in Chicago a couple of months ago. He told us about the product. We saw the product at the show, but you know, noisy room full of people, and you know, really couldn't get a handle on what it was all about, although it looked pretty nice. So there we So now we'll carefully unbox, and the nice part is they have their own packaging. So let's get this bad boy out. So here it comes.
Wow.
So here it is.
It's good. That's
Yep.
nice.
The actual color is coral. Okay. So, I think they've done a great job on the packaging. Over here you've got the features of the system in a couple of different languages. Tells you you can hook up a subwoofer. Tells you it's USB charging, the auxiliary input, your various inputs. So let's open this up and take a look at what we got.
Okay.
So there's the back of the system. But I want to open the box this way. Here we go. Thanks for choosing Kanto. If there's anything more we can do to help, please contact us. That sounds like a nice bunch of guys. All right on top, we have the instruction manuals. I've actually heard these instruction manuals are very complete, which is not something you always get with a product. So, all of that in a plastic bag. Oop, we got to get our trusty knife out again. Let's see what's in here. Oh.
I don't like it.
Okay, power cord, auxiliary in, batteries for the remote. So we'll put those over here for now. One thing we knew about the Kanto was they cared about the sound, and one of the ways you care about the sound is you put the speaker on a stand, so you're not dealing with the resonances of the table shelf that you have it on. So this is an all aluminum or all steel stand. It's got a cushioned bottom, sits at 17 degrees, doing two things: decoupling the speaker from whatever it's sitting on and tilting it so you get better imaging, better sound. So we'll put that bad boy over here.
Look how solid that is. Solid packaging.
Yeah, it looks like you could drop it from a UPS truck, no problem. Inside, the speaker itself is covered in, You've seen it before. It's almost a cotton-like plastic. And I think you reach your hands underneath and it's easy to grab the unit. Nothing else in the box. So there we go. Let's take a quick peek. And here it is.
Nice to get the dust bag.
Yeah, the dust bag. So when you move, this is about 17.5 inches long. You have two small drivers here for the mid-range and the bass. You have dome tweeters. There's indicator lights here, and you have a full function volume, which input you want it to be on, all controlled over here. The color is nice. The rounded corners and finish are good. The bottom even has a stand if you don't use this stand. And if you turn it around, you'll see all the inputs. One of the nicest features here is you have your standard RCA inputs. So that means you can plug in a CD player, a cassette deck, just about a gaming machine, anything you want. But what this Bluetooth system has that most don't is the ability to hook up a phono so you can play your records. And I think that's really exciting. So that gives you the gamut from using it in your TV, gaming, or even for your records. So that's about it, other than a sub out, on-off switch.
There is a ground there which is really useful, but for a turntable you're going to need a ground.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
For a turntable, so that's useful.
The optical in will be great for your PC, anything digital. The TV has optical, and that's probably the easiest way to connect this.
Put it on the stand?
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to put it on the stand. So it's interesting that they have the bottom cushioned, so it's all set, it's nice. If you don't want to use the stand, if you don't like the stand, you're still set to go. But then you put it on the stand, and I think what you're looking at is a very nice system. So again, it's about 17.5 inches across, about 5 inches high. If you want to do the big bass system, you've got the sub out in the back. Bluetooth connectivity between multiple devices is another nice feature. And it comes in a variety of colors. So kind of what we plan to do is play with it a little bit more. You know, we first heard about Kanto because they have a line of bookshelf speakers, so those are stereo pairs. And after hearing those, we really felt like this SYD system was something we wanted to get our hands on and test. Now, last but not least, the very system you're looking at is going to go back in the box and be sent out to a lucky winner. We have a contest running with Kanto, and this is the system that we're going to send out to the winner. We're going to do a quick test on it, and after that's done, it's going to go to one of the winners, and we'll include a link for the sign-up page. So there you are, set up with your remote control, an auxiliary in for your analog, an optical in the back to hook up to a TV or a gaming device, a phono input for a turntable, and now all we're going to have to do is, in part 2, take a look at how it sounds and play with it just a little bit more.